All right, we're back here, guys. We're just going to do a turn, and I'm going to call for some fuel. Reload the sim brief. We'll get the fuel done. We don't need any catering, like I said. Request refueling, just because we just don't need gas. I mean, we don't need any catering, just because it's super fast. It's going to be a quick turn out of here, and I just want to make sure that. Take a picture of that. I'll just make sure they've got that's requested. Sometimes it doesn't go through. See, request refueling. Now it's going. So good. We get the gas on the aircraft, and then I'm going to actually start boarding right now. And we'll get the boarding going and all that good stuff. Here comes the fuel truck. We'll get the fuel on, and I'll start boarding the passengers. We don't have a lot of passengers today, so about 113. So we're going to do a quick alignment. It's TJSJ. Execute that. That looks great right there. That is not correct. That is not correct, buddy. It's TIST. TIST. That looks correct. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and throw that in there. Done. That's why you always want to make sure you're good to go on this stuff. And I'm going to go TJSJ. Sorry. Good. Okay, getting the fuel in. And then TJSJ. Throw that in there for the destination. Done. And the route. I'm going to go to Palco 7. This looks like the Palco 7, Palco Route 6. And then, so I can do co-route here. Just throw that in there. And then we're going to go TJSJ. And we'll throw that in the co-route. Good. Runway is 10 for now. We'll see what happens. Flight is 116. Activate, execute it. Departures, Palco 7. Runway 10, execute. Coming over to the arrivals. And we're looking at Route 6 to SJU. That's about it. So, well, there is no arrival, so we'll just leave it. I do want to see if we can fly the visual approach in here again into San Juan. It was really fun. Pref coming in. Looks like a 0 fuel weight of... Oh, man. We got 0 fuel, 109.3, 109.4. And fuel weight, we'll be taking 11.0. We're looking at reserves at 4.8. Cost index is 20. Cruising altitude booked at 10,000. Okay, cruise wind, it's nothing 9 at 14. Nope, 278 at 5. Nice and light. And then we're doing 9 degrees temperature. Execute. This is where rubber meets the road here, is this takeoff on runway 10 might not be able because we might be weight restricted out of here. So it's always a good idea to TIST, Charlotte Emile, runway 10. Conditions are dry, optimum, maximum, optimum, auto off, no, and our weight 119.9 with a Mach of 18. calculate, see what it does. It might not like runway 10 just because of the terrain. So that's always an issue. Okay, 5600, let's call for boarding. We're gonna go ahead and request boarding, please. No. Alright, it says 119.8 exceeds performance limit of 113. So our takeoff ATO is a little not great. So let's go ahead and click full takeoff. Let's try that. Let's see what it can give us. Looking at 5600. Okay, with that 11.2, it says 113, ATO of 119.8 exceeds performance limit weight of 113,000. Now that's a bummer. So we can't take off on runway 10 here out of Charlottesville just because of the weight restrictions that we have. So we'll force runway 28 and have no weight restrictions. Conditions are dry. And it's a 5-knot tailwind, which is fine. Again, it's not a make or break thing. We'll just have to switch the runway up. All right, what do we got? It says flaps are going to be 5 out of here.
This way.
I can try that. Full power. Let's try flaps 5 really quick for runway 10. I don't think it'll work, but we'll try that.
Hello?
I'll try shutting the bleeds off. We'll try everything. We'll see if we can't make it. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I think we have to... Yeah, we've got it up to 112,000 now, but that's not good. So we've got flaps 5 AC. We're going to go off. Anti-ice is off. No on the improved climb. Full takeoff. Let's try it now.
Good morning. Good morning.
Now we're so close, but we don't get it. 114,000. Still not the right one. So we'll go runway 28. Dry. We're going to go flaps 5. Air conditioning is going to be on auto. We'll calculate that. So everything we try to do with bleeds off, we couldn't do it. So well, whatever. We'll go ahead and we'll take the 28 here. Okay, we got flaps 5, full power. We're not going to do any. Well, we do have a cell temp of 53. Runway is 28. Trim is going to 6.25. 120, 121, 127. All right, let's go get the weather there in St. Thomas. And we'll be good to go. Weather right now is 0505. Visibility looks like 10. Few clouds at 030. Temperature 27. Dew point 23. Altimeter 29091. Runway is 28. Gate 5. Oil pressure, temperatures 92, quantity 92, 99.
This way.
Looking at hydraulics 100 over 100.
This way.
Awesome.
Hello.
Okay, runway 28 on the outbound, looking good. We're just gonna have to play that deal. No big thing, chicken wing. We don't need any of that. Init ref coming in. We already filled that out. N1 limit. We're going to go 53 now on that runway. Click takeoff. Flaps are 5. We're going to roll in about 18.8. I've got 120, 121.
Good morning.
And then 127.
Boarding pass, please.
It's all set. There we go. Okay, you guys. We've got about 15 minutes to go. I'll go get the clearance and we'll rock and roll. Welcome aboard, by the way. 118.150. I'll call for clearance here. 118.150.
Hello. Hello. Good morning. This way. Good morning.
San Juan Center, Riptide 116 at the gate here in St. Thomas, looking for IFR over to San Juan.
Hello.
Okay, buddy, have a good one. All right, they're done.
Good morning.
22.8. And actually, that won't be.
This way.
CTAF 118.8.
Boarding pass, please. Good morning. Hello. Boarding pass, please.
All right, there we go. So we're on uncontrolled. So we'll go ahead and go CTAP calls, all that good stuff.
Good morning.
All right, you guys, weather, we're looking at San Juan right now, 080 at 11. Visibility is 10. Few clouds at 024. Temperature is 27, dew point 23.
Hello. This way,
I
please.
forgot something. Gotta throw my ACARs on. What the heck? $116. Load. Start the flight. Okay. Looks like we're ready to go there. Can I just flip it? Yep. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, all that's good to go. Altimeter coming in at 29902. We got some distant showers up ahead. 20, it's 81 degrees there. Should be a nice ride. Nice ride coming in here. It looks like, what do we have? 33 minutes. Folks from the flight deck, welcome aboard Flight 116, nonstop over to San Juan. We should have you off here in about 10 minutes. Once we're airborne, I show a whopping 33 minutes. Temperature 81 degrees, just a few clouds. Ride might be a little bit bumpy going over. We're going to keep the seatbelts on just because this is such a quick flight. Thanks for watching the FSBN channel. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. We got 15 minutes coming in. And then we're leaving at 10:15. Just want to roll through my checks right now, you guys. Again, this is a through flight, so not much required. APU is coming on. Seatbelts on. Window heat is coming on. Pumps on. That's off. That's good. We're going to go 10,000 today. 0 on the altitude. On the left side. And we're looking at a climb of 5,000. Auto brakes, RTO. We're going to reset this. Call this up again. Click new data. Going back the other way. Zeroed. Zeroed. All right, let me let my dog out. We're good to go. We're going to lock it up. And we're done. Let's get it on the bus really quick.
TCAS test. Pass.
Thank you. All right, let's go and disconnect everything. Remove that. We're going to kind of pull the ground power. We're going to pull the chocks as well. APU bleed on. And packs coming on. It's a big pause. Okay, guys, here we go. Checklist coming. Let's get the doors closed and we'll rock and roll. Doors coming closed. 1, 2. Let's call for the push. Request prepare for push and depart. Okay, fuel pumps are on. We've got passenger signs are on. Window heat is on. Hydraulic pumps are on. Doors are closed. Pressurization is set and auto. Auto brakes on RTO. Stab trim is set.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
All right, I'm ready. I'll put the pin in and we'll rock and roll here.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
All right, here we go. Okay, on the overhead here, anti-collision lights on.
Locking gear.
Okay, we'll take runway 28. It's basically departure out to the east. All right, we're gonna go ahead, quick edit, pushback, used auto saved.
Release parking brakes.
All right, we're gonna push back a little bit early, 10:09. Everybody's on the airplane, so we're good.
Release parking brakes.
We can go 5 minutes early, so we're gonna go right now, 10:09.
Release parking brakes.
Okay, relax, dude. Parking brakes released.
Release parking brakes.
Come on, dude.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, let's shut up the packs. Packs are coming off. Packs are off, bleeds are on. The start number 2 coming to ground. Folks from the flight deck, welcome aboard Flight 116 non-stop service over to San Juan. Short flight time, 28 minutes. Weather in San Juan, 81 degrees, few clouds. Thanks for watching the FSBN channel. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Seatbelts are going to be on the entire ride just because of the short duration. 27, here comes the fuel. Fuel's in. I got a light. That's it, man. Quick turn on this one. This is one of our first destinations. Pretty cool. We got a good rollback. Oops. Hit the wrong button. All right, isolate, ventilate, start one. One coming around.
Set parking brakes.
Brakes up. Fuel. Light off, oil pressure. Pressure lights off.
Unlocking gear.
Cut out.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear.
Okay,
Right is
two
clear.
good starts. Here we go. 1, 2, APU is off. Looks good. Looks good. That's on. Coming upstairs. Pitot heat's on. Packs. 1, 2, off. Continuous taxi. Flaps 5. Stand by. Watch your knees. Checklist. Okay, before taxi generators, they are on. Generators are on. Prop heat is on. Anti-ice is off. Flight controls are free. Flaps 5-5 with a green light. TARA is on. Before taxi checklist is complete, let's go ahead. Brakes off my plane. Let's go. St. Thomas traffic, Riptide 116, taxi runway 28, St. Thomas. It's so much fun taking off out of a 10 here, but just because of the terrain, it's kind of just so much limited on weight. Kind of a bummer that way. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival. Thank you. I mean, for departure. Whatever. Whatever we're doing. All right, hold on, Tiger. All right, let's go ahead and hit that. That looks good. Man, these dogs, I'm telling you right now. I do like the 600. Something about this airplane, I just love it. I think it's really cool. It's like perfect for us in the Caribbean. Really, really is. It does its. I'm gonna go primary A3 and drop that down. Cleared, bring it up. Good. 5-knot tailwind. We're good. We're definitely under. The limit here. And the reason why they do this on this runway is because we're so weight restricted. If we had an engine loss, it would be hard to clear those mountains right in front of us. So that's why they do that. All right, let's go before takeoff. Takeoff config is checked. Packs on, bleeds are on. Altimeters are set. And recall is completed. We're ready to go here. Lights coming on. All right, strobe and steady. And wing lights are on. Give him a call. Nobody's coming in. St. Thomas traffic, Riptide 116, taking runway 28, St. Thomas. Thrust set. This thing is a rocket ship. I mean, honestly, we're at 80 knots. That's how fast we're going. 80 knots.
V1.
We'll go. There we go.
Positive.
Gear up. Gonna start to turn. Climb thrust set. We'll just do that offset. Just inshore. Climb thrust set. See ya. Quick St. Thomas trip, isn't it? Flaps coming up. Okay, flaps up. There's climb thrust set. Waiting on those flaps here. Flaps up. All right, LNAV, VNAV on. We are on climb 2, and that is it. You guys set. Let's go to 7. We'll go to 10,000. Clear it. Boop. All right, I'm gonna do climb 2. We're just gonna delete that. I want to get up there as fast as I can now. We'll delete climb 3. Go. That's it. There's 5,000 feet. Nice intercept there. We're going to go head up. Top of the descent's right there. All right, climb check. We're probably not going to even have to. Taxi lights coming off. Wing lights on, taxi lights off. Let's do climb check. Packs and bleeds, auto and on. Pressurization is checked, coming up. Start switches are, we keep them on continuous. APU's off, flaps are up, no lights. Climb check complete. There's 7,000. All right, guys, we're gonna do the visual into San Juan. We'll do Chaka. That's the arrival here. I do want to do the arrival, so if I can find it. Ugh. The dog wants to get in here. 1,000 to go. All right, let's do this. Star, it's the Chaka 4. It doesn't really matter just because we're going to be flying basically a downwind anyway. I'm going to pull up the approach. We're going to do the ILS 10 and then the bridge visual 10. That's what we're going to end up flying is the bridge visual. But let's do the Chaka 4 because that's going to Chaka. So Chaka 4, we're going to go to arrivals. And we're going to go to the ILS 10. We're just going to throw it in there. Now, let's see something. I'm just going to set the runway 10. I'm going to extend the runway. Yeah, I know. Thank you. All right, we're going to bring it down to 2,000 feet. 2,800. We're going to do, obviously, back up the ILS here. So 2,800. 109er decimal 7. 109er, sorry. 109er 7. Yes, 109er decimal 7. That's the backed up ILS. I gotta let my stinking dog in. She's going nuts. All right, there's Chaka. We're gonna go pretty much straight. That's how it's gonna work. We will turn a little bit. I like turning. I'm gonna do this Chaka 4 just because I can say, all right, you know, yeah, I'm gonna hit this Rika 2,800 or Riku, whatever. Rika or Riku, is it? 22,000 feet over Canovis. So I'm gonna have to shoot that down a little bit more, and I'm gonna start descending like right now, because this, I'm gonna try to force this. No, okay, I've got the aircraft. I'm just gonna go ahead and bring it on down. Descend now, please. So I'm just gonna go click. We're gonna go descent, descend now, execute, drop it. It's gonna go 1,000 feet a minute, and I'm just gonna go beep. Get me down, sir. Let's go. Let's go. I want to speed down now. All right, I got the airplane. I'm gonna do it myself. Vertical speed. I'm gonna bring it on down. About 1,200 feet a minute. I want to, like I said, I want to hit. Yeah, we're just gonna vary this up. Gonna hit about 2,000 feet over the road here, over Rex's. I think it's Rex's or something like that. That'll pretty much give us a downwind right where we want to be. That's it. It's that fast. I'll be right back. Gotta let my dog in. Oh, folks, there we go. I'm sorry. I gotta let my dog in. 101 on the inbound course, and the weather in right now in San Juan is the following: 0 to 11, 10 miles visibility. Yep, a few clouds at 24, 299er 2, and that's it. 299er 2. We've got it all set, ready to go. I've got terrain display on my side just in case we need it. And then we'll do some calls over here. San Juan Tower is going to be 132.05. So 132.05 on the tower frequency. 132.05. Okay, 132.05, that's set. VNAV disconnect. I know. I didn't want you to do that, so I wanted you to go here. We're going to go to here. We'll put that in there. Fix page, dump it. /15. And then we'll do another one at /5 and another one at /3. Legs page. We're not going to actually fly this pattern. I mean, we're doing a visual, so just want to make sure our terrain's clear. We're not going to hit anything. This should be a good vector. I've flown this a few times, many times actually. So this should give us a good vector into the airport. It's a great downwind, gives us about a 5-mile downwind. We'll hit the bridge, we'll roll the airplane over. It's the quiet bridge, so I'll show you what that looks like. It just helps it. It just kind of expedites the arrival in there a little bit. There it is right there. Quiet bridge, or it's not quite, just the bridge visual. You see, we're going to hit that 2,000 feet, and hit that Walmart, and then roll the airplane in. It's quite fun. And I like the trajectory we're on. We got about 1,500 feet. I might want to slow it up a little bit. About 1,200, burn some airspeed. We need to get down to about 210 because we're going to slow it down pretty good here. That gives us a 5-mile radius in. Now we just clear the traffic, make sure nobody's around. I do not see any live targets, but we'll still make our radio calls, like always. 4,300. Come over here, I'll throw this on. VMC. So I got it in sight already. The Moscoso toll bridge. That's the one we're going to fly in. There's a Walmart up here. They said you can see. You're going to follow the highway. We're pretty much following that highway now. About 5 miles away. We're coming in a big clip, so I'm going to have to pull brake. Like I said, I want to slow down just a little quicker. Let me give him a call. San Juan traffic, Riptide 116 on a downwind here, runway 10. Expecting the bridge visual. 1,000 to go. All right, you see we're offset on the road. The road should be right here, but that's okay. It's going to be better for us. Right over that racetrack. Hey, Moose, stop, buddy. Come in here. Shoot. There goes my dog again. Okay, flaps coming in. So we're going to slow down to 190. Speed brakes coming out. At the airport in sight. Flaps are 5. I'm going to slow to 190. Call the bridge. Descent checks. Altimeter bugs are sent cross-check VREF. Coming in right now with the VREF here. We'll go flap 30. Looking good on the ref. It's set and noted. Auto brakes are on, coming on right now. Auto brakes on too, that's fine. Slow down to 180. Okay, auto brakes recall. Set. Checklist is complete. I got the bridge. Bridge is in sight. Skirting this mountain on this side. It comes a Walmart up here somewhere. 2,000 feet, looking good. We'll begin our descent. Intersection of Trilio Alta Expressway, Highway 3. We'll start a descent. Now there's a highway that runs up here. You're going to want to watch. And we'll start a descent there at that point. Heading select, please. I'm looking for that highway. I got the bridge. Bridge is in sight. My plane. Going to disconnect everything. Go with the gear. Gear down. Flap 15. That's my plane. Knock it off. Ramsey, where the heck is that? San Juan traffic, Riptide 116 on a downwind, runway 10 now on the bridge visual. Okay, turn it in. There we go. Okay, flaps coming in 30. Landing checks. There's that road. Just keep on descending. I see him. He's no factor for us. We'll get in there before him. Okay, let the airplane shoot down. Gear down, 3 green, flaps 30 on the green, and landing gear down, 3 green. We did that. Flaps 30, 30, green light. There we go. There's our bridge. We're going to follow that runway, the road up. I see the aircraft there. San Juan traffic, Riptide 116, 3 miles, runway 10, base. It's an absolute perfect lineup for runway 10. I mean, for runway 8. There we go. That should put it right in there.
$100.
Check.
50. 30.
Power out.
10.
There she goes. 2 reversers. Let it roll. Get off pretty quick. Tell them we're clear. Get off the gas. My brakes. San Juan traffic, Riptide 116, clear of runway 10, San Juan. That's the end of that. Quick work. We're not done. Our day is not over. We're gonna go to St. Martin. That's how it works. Welcome to the line, guys. Shoot. APU. Wing lights off, taxi lights on. Flaps are up. Brakes coming off. Window heat's off, that's off. Go down to Delta. We're all set. Plenty of time. Delta 7. I don't need to follow me. Okay, APU's on the bus. Shut down number 2. There he comes. Gosh, we got plenty of time. Plenty of time. All right, we're good. Brakes coming on. On the bus, shutter down. Belts. Bleeds on. It's gonna be hotter than heck. All right, let's get the airplane docked up. And that is off. That's it. We're in at 10:40. And that was pretty good. We should have been at 11 o'clock, so we're a little bit early, which is good for us. So 10:40, we'll call for deplaning. Request deboarding. Right there. Okay, 10:40, I'll write that down. (91/98), 100/100, and our fuel ticket 4540 over 4630. All right, let's go get the chocks on the aircraft. And then we'll call for, yes, connect ground power, please. Thank you. And the air conditioning cart. That's it. We're here. Gotta love it, you guys. This Caribbean flying at the best, at its best. There's 2 30-minute flights. Just really quick. All right, overhead. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the ground power on. We'll disconnect the APU. We'll shut that off. And then we'll go ahead and turn off the APU bleed, and the packs are coming off. All right, I'm gonna go get paid. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next flight. We head over to St. Martin.